Well, hello once again to my studio out here in the summer house. I'm Alan Casey and I'm a colour pencil and mixed media artist. And today I'm going to give you a book review. Now this is the Artful Hare by Mascot Media. It's a Norfolk based company run by Alan Marshall and his wife, Marion I believe her name. Now this is a fantastic book, lovely thick hardback book, and it's one of my favourite subjects as well, the hare. So let's have a look at it. Well, The Artful Hare. Now, my first impressions of this hardback book is lovely, pictures on the front and on the back as well. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the book itself features work by over 70 British printmakers and more than 370 prints. So turn the page, end sheets, got a lot of the artists' names, some more beautiful prints of their work, a little bit about Alan Marshall and Mascot Media. Harebrained scheme. It's all about coming to put this book together. Now, this company has made lots and lots of really lovely books. The Printmaker's Cat, I believe, was the last one before this particular book, which I've also got. Now, the book itself, and I'll read this little part. As with the Printmaker's Cat, we attempt to explain the art of etching and engraving, linocutting, woodblock, silkscreen, collagraph, and even the mysterious monoprint. Although there's also some of the ink drawings with a touch of watercolour added as well. One of my favourite artists here is Rob Barnes with this picture here. If you turn the pages, it's really well illustrated. Lots of nice writing about the hare itself. A little bit of history about the hare. This is the start of the book. Beautiful illustrations. And as we go through, there's a little bit of information about the processes of linocutting and etching. There's a whole list of all the artists who had their work published in this book. I know a lot of these artists do other subjects as well as hares, and they are also featured in a lot of other books as well that this company makes. And now we start not in alphabetical order, but we've got the artist names and their various work that they do. These are all linocut pictures. And as you work through the book, very well produced, lovely paper, slightly glossy finish. Again, we've got another artist, copper plate. Nice one here. This is engraving on wood engravings, which I love, absolutely love these. I don't do wood engraving, I do my own ink and colour pencil. But I do a similar thing with my ink drawings, which come out a bit like these really. Angela Harding, now she's produced a book of her own with her work in it, and they are absolutely splendid pictures. These are Linocuts and silkscreen printing that she does. Progressing through, we've got some very strange looking hares, but equally brilliantly done. This is by Linda Farquharson. Sorry Linda if I haven't produced your name correctly. Anna Ravenscroft. Wow, look at these, brilliant. These are all leverets, and these are etchings. So again, working through the book, another artist name and what they produce. Very colourful pictures here. These are Linocuts. These again etchings. And as you work through the book, beautiful pictures of hares. Each artist had a few pictures, some have a bit more than others, and a little bit about themselves, including their websites if you want to follow who they are. Carrie Ackroyd. Now I've got a book by Carrie, it was absolutely massive. It's a beautiful book featuring her art. Now Carrie as well produces art related to poems by John Clare. And these are Linocuts. Very colourful. Equally colourful pictures by Hester Cox. Colin Blanchard, another well-known artist I believe, printmaker. Rob Barnes, again I've got one of his books showing his work and how he does his Linocuts. Absolutely brilliant. If you look at these pictures, they got depth in them. How they do this work, I don't know. Cut and line, brilliant. Much the same with wood engraving, absolutely brilliant. And here we are, wood engraved by Howard Phipps. Absolutely fantastic pictures of their work. A hare with a butterfly and a little bird next to it. Ian McCulloch. Quite comical little faces on these hares, but brilliantly done. And these are Linocut and dry point as well. That's one I've not heard of before, dry point. Wow. And they've got depth in these pictures, like 3D in a way. Penny Badarisa, I'm sorry Penny if I pronounced your surname wrong. Another very interesting Linocuts. Different from the other previous ones. They're more artistic if you like. And very colourful. Yeah, now these are interesting. They've got red deer in there as well as the hares. These are all Linocuts as well. Mandy Walden. Now these ones are hand coloured collograph prints. There's pictures here of the Crooked House in Lebanon and hares. So this Mascot Media is based in Norwich in Norfolk, and majority of the artists are Norfolk based, but a few do come from further afield, and some are from Suffolk, I believe, as well. Yeah, hand choreographed. Dan Powell. Now this one's Glyn Thomas and March Hares, and it's an etching. So Glyn's only got one picture on there, when other people might have several and over several pages. Teresa Winchester. Got a hare and a fox dancing, and so we got spring dance, then we got waltzing hare, the witch hare, and listen, and these are all Linocuts by Teresa. Brilliant pictures by David Beattie. And these are etchings. Linocuts by Kerry Tremlett. Mary Rutherford. And these are wood engravings. And she comments here about looking at the little black tips of the hare's ears through her binoculars. These I do like. These are wood engravings by Sue Skellard. Now Sue was actually commissioned in 2009 by the Folio Society edition of the Lark Rise to Candleford, and the images we produced here are larger than the actual size that she did. Mary Collett, Kerry Buck, I don't think Kerry lives far away from here where I live. Yeah, you can spend hours looking at this book and studying each picture and reading the write-ups about each artist. Absolutely brilliant. I'll just push on through. Nicholas Slattery, quite a well-known artist in our area. These are dry points. Nicola actually uses a Perspex plate, which is pioneered and is now used by other artists. I believe she does a picture underneath, the Perspex is laid on the surface, she scratches into the Perspex the image, and then in them cracks there are various inks are put in, and then producing the prints. Brilliant idea. More etchings here by Kay McDonough. She's from East Midlands. Yeah, as you see, very well illustrated book. I think this copy cost me £27.50p. Very good value for money of a hardback book as well. And such wonderful pictures. This picture I really love. This is by Andrew Waddington. This is called Return of the Sun King, and it's a lithograph. One on the right hand side is Hare and the Moon, and it's a woodcut. Both by Andrew. And some more overleaf as well. Some dancing hares by Alison Reed, and these are etchings. In the middle is Linocuts and etchings to the right. The expression on these little faces, brilliant. Diana Hoover. These are etchings. And it says here Diana Holworth produced paintings and etchings of animals of all shapes and sizes, from ants to elephants. And in 2009 her bumblebee etching was selected to be hung in the summer exhibition at the Royal Academy of Arts. And the following year she had a similar success with Bending Down to Drink, an etching of a giraffe. Well done, Diana. Another favourite artist of mine is Sarah Bayes. Now Sarah produces these, well, I've got dry point and monoprints. She's a Norwich based printmaker, and she works from a small printing press on a tea trolley in the corner of her dining room. And she finds her inspiration by walking the unspoiled Norfolk countryside, with its wildlife, farm animals and the coast. So we're getting close to the end of the book. Rosamund Fowler, beautiful wood engravings here. Okay, last few pages. Here we have it, and the back end plates are with various names of the artist as well. So there we have it, a fantastic book, The Artful Hare by Mascot Media. I thoroughly recommend Mascot Media's books. I think I've nearly got all of them that they've done. Some are based mostly on Linocuts and etc. like that, the printmakers. And there are one or two brilliant books on artists as well, which I've also got. So thoroughly recommend it. Well done.